Hi, my name is Mayra Leyva. What I'm most passionate about in working as a future mental health professional is being a leader in my community. I want to work for my community and provide efficient and proper services and support to students in education, and not only students but also teachers, staff, and parents. I want to be able to provide the proper mental health services to everyone so that everyone can be successful. And sometimes the focus is only on the student, but the focus also has to be on the parent and the educator and the staff that is also supporting. And I think that is one of my passions. I want to make a difference in my community by providing those services, by perhaps creating a program that gives not only students but the school as a whole mental health services. I do something called home visits, and what home visits entailed is that we go for about 10 to 25 minutes to a student's home, and it's a paraprofessional, an administrator, an educator or teacher, and the student and their parents. And we'd go to their home and talk not only about academics but talk about their daily life. And this has made a connection not only with the parents and the teacher but with the community, because the community sees how we care for the well-being of the student. We care so much that we are going to their homes, driving there and taking our time to do this and providing these services. We're just asking, how was your day today, to mom, to dad, and to the student. And the students have really had a positive reaction to this. A lot of our students that have behavioral problems have been doing great in the classroom. They're being more successful because they feel confident. Their emotional needs are being met by us showing them that we care. And I feel that is something that is needed not in all schools. And my school is one of the few that provides these services. Unfortunately, not all schools can provide this, and I feel that as a future mental health professional, I want to work with education to be able to provide all students this. And by what I mean with that is not only the students that have behavioral problems, not only students that have IEPs. I want to be able to provide these services to my straight A students, to the students that are never giving trouble because we don't really know how they're feeling. They're just quiet and successful. This does not mean they're feeling happy. And at times I think these students are sometimes neglected because of that. And I feel that we as mental health professionals are doing a disservice to our students by not providing every single student the service. And that's one of my passions. I want to try and no, I'm not going to try. I'm going to create a program, and I want to learn as much as I can in my program at San Diego State. I want to learn as much as I can about the tools, the resources that I can give these students and parents and the community. How can I better help them? How can I better help my multicultural communities that have different customs and traditions? Do some therapies work more than others? And that's something that attracted me to this program, that there were multicultural therapies. What does that entail? I am so curious to learn about that. And one of the things that I want to provide or give is that I want to be able to be a leader in my community, but give that what my knowledge and skills and resources to the community, especially to communities that are sometimes neglected because they don't have funds. I want to give that back to them. I want to be able to give them workshops, proper resources and services that give them a different aspect about mental health services, because working with Latino community, there's still a stigma behind mental health. And that's also one of the things that they aren't able to relate to someone that has a cultural background similar to theirs. And I feel like throughout my life, even in college, I didn't have a therapist, or when I was provided mental health services, I wasn't provided someone that I could relate to, and it's very intimidating. And I feel that mental health services, the community needs more. They need more people that can relate to this multicultural population. And I feel that I really want to provide these services to my community, and I can only do that if I can learn as much as I can in this program. Thank you so much for your time.